Hello everyone, this is Fiza from IELTS. In today's lecture, we are going to discuss some vocabularies for describing changes. Here are the 7 words. Acclimatize, merge, restore, amend, deviate, distort, divert. Let's check them one by one. We will discuss the meaning. After that, how we can make sentence. What are the common collocations? Later on, we will discuss how we can use them in our IELTS examination. So let's begin without wasting any time. So the very first one in our list is acclimatize. Acclimatize. Okay, तो इसका मतलब क्या होता है? To get used to new climate or a new situation. Suppose this is Daisy and she is going to climb the mountain. High in the mountain, the air is very thin as there is very less oxygen. So it will be difficult for her to breathe. So there is a possibility she has to stay for 2-3 days to get used to the climate. Getting used to the climate so that she can breathe and then she can climb it. So basically what she is doing, she is getting used to the climate. Okay, so she is acclimatizing. Acclimatize with a Z is basically used in American English, and acclimatize with an S is basically British English, but both are correct. You can use both. Both will be considered right. Let's see some sentences. Allow time for your body to acclimatize to the high altitude. Take a few days to acclimatize to the new time zone. I am sure that we will acclimatize very quickly to the new economic situation. Let's check how we can use acclimatize in IELTS speaking. So if the examiner will ask you this question, does the climate affect what people wear? You can answer it like this. Yes, the climate affects what people wear. In hot weather, people tend to wear light and breathable clothing to stay cool, while in cold weather, they wear layers and warmer garments to stay warm. The climate influences clothing choices based on comfort, protection, and acclimatization to the environment. Let's check how we can use this word acclimatization in IELTS writing task 2. Here the question is, some people think that instead of preventing climate change, we need to find a way to live with it. To what extent do you agree or disagree with this opinion? We can start the introduction like this. Climate change is one of the most pressing issues of our time, and there is a growing consensus among scientists and policymakers that urgent action is needed to prevent its worst effects. In light of this, the idea that we should simply learn to live with climate change is misguided and dangerous. While it may be true that some level of acclimatization will be necessary as temperatures continue to rise and weather patterns become more extreme, this should not be seen as a substitute for efforts to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and mitigate the impacts of climate change. Let's see some common collocations. Acclimatize to, acclimatizes, acclimatized, acclimatizing, acclimatization, while acclimatization is a process. Let's check some synonyms for acclimatize. Get used, adapt, conform, adjust. Let's check another word. So the next word in our list is merge. Merge means to join things together so that they become one. Let's check this diagram. Okay, so you can see over here, they are basically merging. Or you can say two roots are there and now these roots are one. So merge, joining. Let's check some sentences. The Bank of America merged with Merrill Lynch. Modern and traditional architectural elements merge in a clever way. Let's see some collocations. Merge with, merge into, merge together. Some of the verbs are merges, merging, merged, merger. There are the words emerge, unmerge. Let's check some of the synonyms for the word merge. Amalgamate, blend, join, combine, unite. The next word in our list is restore. Restore. To put somebody or something back into his or her former condition or position. If you have lost some data, so you should have a backup so that you can restore that data. The army was brought into restore order. The death penalty was restored. The new government restored confidence in the economy. Let's see some collocations. Restore confidence, restore order, restore peace, restore democracy. Restores, restoring, restored, restoration. So these are the some common verbs that you can see. And this is the process, restoration process. Let's see some common synonyms that we can use. Bring back, re-establish, recover, put back, rebuild, reinstate. The next word in our list is amend. Amend. To change or modify for the better. This word is basically used in law and order. Amendment, you must have heard. Okay, so the change in some amends or some law or order. Let's see some of the sentences. The President agreed to amend the Constitution. Parliament may amend the proposed tax bill. We reserve the right to amend the terms and conditions. Let's check some common collocations. Amend a plan, amend a law, amend legislation, amend the Constitution. These are the common verbs. Amend, amending, amended. Amendment. Let's check some synonyms. Alter, change, enhance, modify, correct. The another word in our list is deviate. To change or become different from what is normal or expected. So this is the path basically you can see, and the deviation, like deviated from the path, going to the another route, another path. So this is called deviate. Deviate, right? You have to stress on the middle syllable, deviate. Let's check some sentences. They stopped you as soon as you deviated from the script. Sub-Saharan Africa has wage levels that deviate significantly from international norms. Galileo's ideas deviated markedly from those of his time. Let's check some common collocations. Deviate from, deviate significantly, deviate markedly, deviate slightly. And these verbs, deviates, deviating, deviated, and the process deviation. Synonyms for the word deviate: veer, differ, vary, diverge, depart. So the next word in our list is distort, to change the shape or sound of something so that it seems strange or is not clear. You can see over changing shape, volume or sound of something so that it's not visible, it's distort. The media distorts reality by showing people as all good or all bad. There are allegations that the government distorted scientific findings to justify its policies. Distort the truth, distort reality, distort competition, distort something by. These are the common collocations. Check these verbs: distorts, distorting, distorted, and distortion is the process. Let's check some synonyms for the word distort: misrepresent, warp, twist, pervert, alter. Another word we have is divert. Divert means changing the direction of something or somebody for a particular purpose or to avoid a problem. Let's check one situation where we will discuss the word divert. Let's learn it by taking this example. So this plane is flying to Moscow. We can see this is Moscow, but due to some fault it has to divert. It has to change his direction. Now it is diverted to Novosibirsk. Let's check some sentences. The project diverted water to the drought-prone areas. During the strike, we will divert ambulances to private hospitals. Let's check some common collocations. Divert something from, divert something to, divert attention, divert resources. These are the verbs: diverts, diverting, diverted. And the noun form is diversion. Diversion. Let's check some synonyms: divert, redirect, deflect, pivot, switch. So these are the 7 words that we have discussed for the topic changes, and all these words can be used in IELTS vocabularies. Thank you so much, everyone.